Hey everyone, it's Crafty Crochet Lady here, and today I'm going to show you how to make 2 rows of double crochet at the same time. So right here with this swatch, you can see that I have these 2 rows here I made at the same time. And then when you turn over at the end of your row, this is what those 2 rows at the same time look like. So you're doing 2 rows of double crochet at the same time, and this is good for doing large projects like blankets, or if you are, making last minute Christmas gifts or something and you don't have as much time. Making 2 rows of double crochet at the same time can help with that. There are a couple of things to know when you're doing the 2 rows of double crochet at the same time. One is that, as you can see on the sides here, I'll turn that around, the edges won't be quite as neat because of the way it is made with 5 chains. I'll show you that in a minute when I show you how to make the stitch. So your sides will be a little uneven there. And the other thing I want to let you know is that with this stitch, you will have these alternating rows of ridges and no ridges. So here's what the front looks like, and here is what the back looks like. So unlike with regular double crochet, which is the same on both sides, this will be a little different. So those are just a couple of things to keep in mind when you're making the 2 row double crochet. So now I will show you how to make the 2 row double crochet. And the first thing we're going to do is make our slip knot. And then what we're going to do is you're going to chain the amount that you need for your pattern and then add 6. So as I said earlier, the 2 row double crochet uses a chain 5 instead of a chain 3. So I will be making 15 chains, and then I will add 6, so I'll have 21. And I will see you right back here in a second. Okay, so now that I have my 21 chains, I am going to go into the 3rd chain from the hook and pull through. So 1, 2, 3, and pull through. And now instead of completing the double as you normally would, I'm going to go over my hook again and go into 1, 2, 3, the 3rd chain from there, and pull up a loop. So now I have 5 loops on my hook, and I will be going into those first 2, then yarn over, go through the next 2, yarn over, go through the next 2, and then yarn over and go through the last 2. And that is our first double crochet, 2 rows at a time. So now let's do one more of those. Go over with our hook. And now you see these 2 diagonal lines here. We're going to go into the bottom one because that makes our first row of double crochets. Now we'll go over with the hook and into the next chain, over and through. And now we will just complete those. So we will go on to our next stitch, go yarn over and into this lower diagonal, yarn over and into the next chain, yarn over and through, yarn over and through the first 2 loops, yarn over and through the next 2, and yarn over the next 2, and yarn over through the last 2. And now we've got 2 double crochet 2 rows there. So let me go over it again. I'm going to go over our hook into this lower diagonal right there, over our hook into the next chain, over the hook and through. And you want to make sure that you have your 5 loops there, over and through the first 2, over and through the next, over through the next, and over and through the next 2. All right. So we've got a few of those stitches there. Remember to always go through this lower diagonal instead of this first one. We want to go into that lower, shorter one when we're doing our 2 row doubles. And I will see you at the end of the row. All right, and I am back here with our 2 row double crochet, and just wanted to show you that there, what the completed row is like. And to start our next row, we are going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and turn. And now we're going to go into the 3rd chain from our hook. 1, 2, 3, yarn over, and go into the 3rd chain from the hook, yarn over, and instead of going into this first stitch here where the chain is, we're going into the next one here, yarn over and pull through, and yarn over, and we do the same as we did on the other side. And that is how you turn rows in the 2 row double crochet. So I'll just go over this a couple more times. Go over and into the back diagonal, over and into the next chain, over and pull through, and over, pull through, over, pull through, and over and pull through, and one more time, over and pull through. And that is how you make a 2 row double crochet. And if you like what you saw, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back with more videos, and I'll see you next time.